I dream of indie.
Greetings, Indie Warriors. It is I, Alan, back again with a brand new review for I Dream of Indie. What would you get if you crossed a true crime drama with the gameplay of something like Police Quest and more red lines connecting characters and events than the movie A Beautiful Mind? You would get Murder Mystery Machine, developed by Blazing Griffin and published by Microid. Is this intrepid little detective mystery adventure a big hit like CSI, or floundering hopeful like CSI Miami? Let's take a look and find out. In Murder Mystery Machine, you take on the role of Cassandra on her first day working as a detective for the DCPD. As is the trope in literally every detective story, she is partnered with a grizzled and jaded veteran named Nate, who straddles the line between being helpful and making me wish my character had a gun. Each mission is broken down into various levels that function as various scenes of the investigation. Gameplay is a mix of old-school point-and-click games like Maniac Mansion or Police Quest, as you namely move around a room with your mouse and click on various objects and items in order to obtain clues, trigger conversations, and gather evidence. As you collect this evidence, you traverse to what amounts as your whiteboard, where you connect the dots in order to place a possible suspect, weapon, and motive for the crime. As with any good detective drama, a ton of red herrings are thrown your way, and you have to chain series of events together in order to uncover ulterior motives, possible new suspects, and debunk alibis. This game has a nice visual aesthetic to it, again reminding me of some of those classic Sierra games with a bit more polish, despite Nate looking like a man-chicken hybrid. And the gameplay here is fun but difficult. Controls are about as simple as can be and take little time to get used to. However, piecing together evidence and trying to figure out exactly what the game wants you to click on next isn't always the most intuitive. However, the game is merciful and it does offer you a hint system. You'll definitely aim to replay levels over and over to try to minimize the hints you use, as you are scored based upon how efficient and hint-free your investigation is. So I don't really have any complaints aside from the whole connecting the dots situation being a bit tedious. I found it frustrating that despite clearly connecting the events together, I was still forced to navigate that jumbled mess of menus in the other screen in order to connect the dots manually and hope to trigger the next set of events. Aside from that, this game is great. It's a classic detective adventure game with easy to pick up gameplay, the right amount of implied gore, and tongue-in-cheek dialogue that'll make your inner gumshoe smile. As someone who loves shows like The Rockford Files, Law & Order SVU, The Good CSI, and NCIS, and let's be real, it's because of Abby, I had a lot of fun with the short time I had with this game. I'll admit I used the hint feature a lot more than I anticipated, however, knowing that I can always go back and 100% each level without the hints really scratched that itch to keep trying over and over. The entire time I was clicking around trying to find new hints and clues, all I kept thinking of was the James Woods scene from Family Guy, where he's following the trail shouting, "Ooh, piece of candy," until he falls into the trap. And that's exactly what this felt like, walking around finding bits of candy until the entire story came together. It was simple enough to get into, confusing enough to make you slow down and take your time, and fun enough to make you want to keep coming back. Overall, Murder Mystery Machine is a fantastic detective adventure game, and if you're a fan of detective dramas or just old school point-and-click puzzle adventures, then this game will definitely be up your alley. Releasing on Steam here on August 25th, this is definitely a game you should keep your eye on. And with that, this is Alan bidding you adieu, and until next time, keep resisting the gaming echo chamber. This is Alan again, and I want to give a shout out to our Indie Warriors and thank them for supporting our mission. Mitchell Hall, Bunny, Kevilo, Bill T. Kaz, Christian Cruz, Strick9, Chris Jackson, Nathan Moore, Peach, Adriana Amato, CJR, Falco Lombardi, C. Coyle, Skeptism, Jen Rose, Jesse, CPM, Julian Kolbus, JRSDA. Once again, thank you.